Hey there guys, my name is Victifire. Welcome back to Survinia. I'm just out here admiring the work that we did last episode on the smeltery here. It makes this area look amazing. But I also want to show you what I have in the chest here after going mining between episodes. Yeah, that's right. 33 diamonds. Your eyes are not tricking you. I used a silk touch pickaxe here and all the stuff that we found down in the quarry. I brought it back up. And there's only one issue. I lost my fortune pickaxe. You've heard me say that a couple of times, right? Well, we might be in luck. Between episodes, while I was editing, I think I found it. So if we go in here, grab an ender chest that I made, and throw that down. Heck yeah. I put it in the ender chest. When I was going through the end, I was worried I would lose all my stuff, so I threw it in an ender chest in one of the end cities and stupidly forgot that I put it there. It has been a long time since I've seen this stuff. Man, Silk Touch? Yeah, we actually had another Silk Touch, and then there it is. The Fortune 3 pickaxe that I keep talking about. I no longer have to say that I lost it. And that is amazing. And we've got Curse of Vanishing Boots here, Frostwalker stuff, Mending, that's great. Even, well, some random Swiftness potions. Huh. Not great, but hey, Endrods. Nice. I gotta say that, oh man. Ooh. That was a nice sound, too. Wow. Feels good to have you back, buddy. Well, now that we've got our fortune pickaxe back, let's get started actually breaking these ores here. Okay, this is the fortune one? Yes, it is. Ooh, let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, man, I love this. Holy cow. That turned 8 lapis lazuli ore into almost 2 stacks. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what it does to the diamonds. Can we all just take a moment to admire this? That is amazing. And now it has to go. Oh boy. Oh boy, wow. Oh yes. That is 70 diamonds. Out of 33, we got 70. Oh, dang. We're so rich. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I have gone through the nether and enchanted my diamond shovel and a diamond axe in celebration of our many more diamonds, which is awesome. And now I'm going to go ahead and build a shulker box. Now we've got access to our shulker shells. Let's use them. So I think, yeah, pretty sure the recipe is a chest surrounded by 2 shulker shells. So if we do that and that. Yeah, shulker box. Boom. Wow. That was easy. All right, I want to color this something like a building kind of look, because this is going to be in my building blocks shulker box, because we're going to be doing some stuff in the village today, and I'll probably need to carry this thing around to help clear up my inventory. So what kind of color should I go with here? A brown would be kind of nice, but no one on the server has found a jungle yet, which that actually shocks me now. I didn't even realize. Wow. No one. Dang. That means no cocoa pods. And so sadly no brown. But we could go with like a yellow. It doesn't look quite right. I might just settle for the purple right now and change it up later. So let's go ahead and fill this box. Okay. Alright, so that looks like a pretty good box of building items to me. So let's go ahead and get over to the village. This part of town has been changed recently by Eric's and I. We've been playing around with some buildings here, and I've come up with 2 other designs. I don't remember if I had that in the last episode. And what we've got is 2 villagers in each of them, trying to liven up the village here. So we got a beautiful yellow bed in there with 2 villagers, 1 nitwit, I think is their name, and a shepherd here with a great variety of wool, and a little chest up here. I don't need to show you everything here, but I'm just trying to prove the point that we care about the details, and we're trying to make this place look good. So we got a really nice 2-story house, actually, with 2 other villagers in here, a second cleric, and a farmer, which is awesome, right next to the farm. And a nice little green bed up here, too. A little bookshelf and a great window to look out of. But what I thought would be nice is adding another water feature to the village. There's a small pond just off in this direction. If we take a look through here, that's Jimmy the salmon, I believe. He just doesn't really get to do much. He just sits in that little pond. But I think it would be great to add some more water features around the village. In particular, perhaps a river. Not a huge one, but a small one running along the side here, perhaps out to the swamp. So we could start it somewhere off over here where we have a well already, and we could break it coming out from here, since there is a naturally occurring water spot right under here. We could have it coming out along the edge and into the swamp, which would be really nice and give us a great opportunity to build a very cool bridge over the top of it, and then have houses built around it. But I feel like I'm over explaining this. I rather should just be showing you instead of talking about this. But before I began, I made a shulker box, and in it placed all these building blocks that we might be using. It's very unlikely that we'll be using nether brick slabs or even stone. It's honestly just going to be dirt, which I don't even need to build. I don't even need to. You know what? I didn't need that. I didn't need that at all. Huh. Okay. Anyway, it's nice to have a shulker box. It really is. It's very nice to have a shulker box. And we got, oh man. Yes, this I have not showed you. Oh man. We have a chest full of podzol and spruce logs, not because we've been randomly accumulating. Eric's and I spent like a half an hour clearing the whole area over here of podzol, since Flash was growing all his large spruce trees over here, and we decided that we'd move all of them over to there. It helps, it really helps, it changes the village a lot. I don't know the term I'm trying to use here, but it changes it so much, and I think for the better, because this was all podzol. It was very brown and then like kind of like a mushy green, and it did not look very good. This is a very nice grassy green, which I like, and it allows us to, you know, have these houses around here without looking like they should be cabins and they're completely built in the wrong spot. I don't know. I think it helps, and along with all this podzol, we decided that we'd keep it with the silk touch shovel, and we'll just, you know, over time, replace some of that as we go without having to grow trees, break them down. Anyway, I have explained way too much here. How about we get into a beautiful time lapse of me clearing out a little river. Well, It's not really the river that I had in mind, but I love it just the same. And I'm sorry to say that I've done a little bit more work without you, but I did actually record those clips, and there's a reason why I'm not going to show you them. It's not so much the Grand River that I had in mind, but I love it just the same. It's so amazing to have this. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to that audio there, but simply unplugging and then plugging the USB back into my computer fixed it. So it's A-OK now, or at least I hope it is. And so I'm going to keep moving on with this, but let me show you what I did actually do in those clips that I tried to record. So over here, this used not to be like this. There was only a tiny bit of water right there, and I changed it up to have a larger spot here flowing into the larger spot down there, all the way cutting across the path here, and then just running into the sugarcane area in Eric's swamp. And I will get around to a bridge there, don't worry. I'm not going to forget about that. But then up over here, this is probably what you're most interested in, is I've got a spot prepared for some water to be flowing down into this, because I'm going to fill this hole with water. And I've dug the entire hole by myself. This is not already here. I actually ended up digging everything. And with the help of a dirt patch down there and my nice efficiency shovel, helped me clear out and find a good spot to make a sharp turn. So let me get down there and show you what we've got. It's not quite that deep yet, and it only goes about to this far. It's only at, level 51, and well, let's see if I can get out of here. We're going to head and do this on camera, because hopefully I can get it first try. So we're going to go elytra on and jump, boom, oh, almost, oh, there we go, nice. So then we are back at 68, so 51 to 68. My brain tells me that that is 17? Yeah, 17, I believe. Yeah, it's 17. That's it. All right, so over here, I'm not going to actually fill it with water yet. I thought about it, but then decided against it, because what I want to do is turn this whole thing into a very, very large cavern. Not a cavern that expands all around you, like in just a big open circle, but more so there's paths that branch off all over the place under the, oh, hello zombie. They branch off all over the place under the village, where you can swim around and maybe even have extra exits, like one over there and then maybe, I don't know, over there. But I want to take you over here, and oh, there's a little chicken in there. Yep, just right around to where the stream goes over here, or say river, whatever you want to call it. And I added this off camera as well. So you didn't get to see it very well, so I'm going to go ahead and in here. This used to be filled with water just to where my feet are right now. And I filled it up 2 more blocks, and let's get some air. And this is right underneath a well that Eric's and I guess I'm just made the well. But it's next to a house that we've got right here. So here is the well, and if you look in there, you can see there's the water that I've added. The water's rushing out of the side of it, which I think looks very nice, down to this stream that branches off to the one that curving all the way around there out to the swamp. And it goes around a tree here into this spot of water over here. I think this looks incredible. Having water all over the place, it's, it breaks up all the green on the grass, but also is, a different level of, like, texture and whatever. I don't know what I'm really saying here, but I think it looks amazing. That's all I need to say. But I want to get back to working on the stream and river over here now that my audio is fixed. And I want to add some paths and bridges across them so we don't have to keep jumping over it now. And I'll put the chicken out of its misery. And so, yeah, I don't want to... Oh, my gosh. Whoa. Whoa. That's out of nowhere. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. No. Oh, man. Whoa. Whew. That was intense. Wow. I'm going to go outside when it's daytime. Oh. Okay, the sun has risen and I feel safe again. I still have all those arrows in me, though. All right. we need to build the paths, as I was saying, so that we can actually walk across rather than jumping. I mean, most people probably still jump because paths are just mostly for looks in this game. But either way, I want to build them. So we've got a path extending down to here. And this is where I want it to go across. And I want a boat, excuse me, I want a boat to be able to fit under the bridge. So we're going to need to have an entire block gap. I mean, we could go a slab, but I don't really want to do that. That's kind of cheating or whatever. So we're going to have a whole block underneath it. And then we'll have these spots. So I'll just put some dirt down as a little level here, and that is exactly where we're going to have the bridge that we walk across. So we'll just stretch it out across here. I'm going to try to do this on camera, kind of impromptu building. We'll see if I can get better at that, because you only really get better if you practice. So I want to use plenty of stairs and such to make this kind of a smooth build, but ooh, whoa. It's not quite what I wanted. It's a little jarring, but if we bring that across there, that's much better. That's what I'm talking about. So we'll go ahead and cut that down. Boom, 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 and then boom, boom, boom. Okay, so obviously a boat's going to be able to fit under there, but is that quite what we want? I think so. Maybe an abrupt bridge, you know, really jutting up from the ground and then coming right back down is kind of what we need around here. Perhaps we could do something nice with railings as well. So let's say, ooh, I've got an idea here. So let's cut these out. So this is slabs. It's on the bottom part, so we can have another block there, and we have it going across like that. So you're actually kind of tucked into it, but it doesn't. Well, I mean, it kind of feels like you are, but oh gosh, come on. Let's see if I can place that. Boom, that's what I wanted. So you're tucked into it, so you're not really gonna be held in or anything, but it feels like you are. And I think that might be nice. So we've got over here, and then what we could do is add some trapdoors on the edge. But what I'd rather do is just take some fence and see what this looks like. So we're going to bring that straight up, just like that. Go up by 4 on either side. And then we'll take, probably not oak, but I'm going to just use oak to test. And we bring that across and just see what that looks like on the side there. I'm actually liking that quite a lot. It matches the style that we've got in the village here. Lots of fences and oak. And then stone feels like it's missing from this build here. So I'm not sure what it could be though, because I don't really feel like a stone top would be good. But perhaps we could do a stone bottom, or at least beginning on the stairs. And I want to keep you guys around for this. I want to see how I can do this very quickly. I've already got some built. That's fantastic. So we build that along there and then pop it down just like we did with the others. And that looks interesting. Definitely interesting. I'm not sure if I'm digging it though. No, I'm really not. So we'll disregard. Oh gosh, I thought I broke my pickaxe. Glad I just put it in my inventory. Alright, so we'll disregard doing anything with a cobblestone like that, but I do feel like we still are missing something. Perhaps along the edge here. I don't think I can quite keep my momentum going though, so I'm going to go ahead and make a cut here and show you guys what I figure out later. Oh, I think I just pinpointed what it is. That looks much better, I must say. It's nearly done. All I want to do now is put some glowstone up here and then some trapdoors to cover it to mock, or, you know, yeah, mock is the word. Just like the farm over here. I figured we shouldn't go with a whole new style with like the fences as the posts. We needed thick logs to be going up it, just like we have it there. And so I'll go grab the glowstone and then I think I could call it done. All right, got it. Just throw that up there and boom. And it even opens just like that. So you can even have it kind of enclosed even more, which doesn't look that bad, but generally we'll probably keep it like that. And I gotta say, that looks amazing. You know, I wasn't thinking I would go for a really bulky bridge here, but I like it a lot. So now the last thing I want to get done over here regarding the stream is probably add some fences along it with the torches on top, just to make it like a little more like, don't fall in the water, you'll get wet, kind of thing like that. So we'll go ahead and grab the fences out of here. And yeah, I've got torches. It's enough torches, so it's fine. So we'll go ahead and take that. And then I want it to be actually really spotted out, kind of like my house is over here. So if I just run through, almost placing them very, well, really random actually. So we'll even pick those torches up. I'd like to make sure some of them are connected at some point in time. So around here, just skip that, go over here. Then we'll pick that up as well. Bring one around there. Well, I'm gonna need to make way more. Oh, it doesn't look very good. No, it does not. Let's go ahead and take that one. Oh, but I like that there. How about let's try this. Better, a lot better. And we'll just do pretty much the same thing along the end over here. All right, that's the east side done. Now for the west. Wow, I came up to Flash's mansion just because a zombie broke a door down, so I just started randomly exploring it because I love it so much. And the view up here is amazing. This stream does so much for the village. It adds a much needed pop of color, which is the blue if you didn't pick that up. I don't know why you wouldn't, but and then the bridge and the extra path. That looks amazing. Also, all those fences down there, it just helps outline it rather than making it look like a regular boring creek. It's, you know, it's very defined, and I love that about it. I can't wait till we add more houses over here and finish that thing, which is the cavern system underneath it. But this is incredible. Let's see how my takeoff goes. Oh yeah. Man, that feels so good to take off with a rocket. Alright, I'm back home and I just took a nap, make it daytime, but I've got all of the ingredients I need to make some banners here. And I've been meaning to get around to this for a while, so let's go ahead and get started with it. So I've got a recipe that I put together to make the banner that I want here. And what we got to start with is a red banner. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these to start. So once we have our red banner, we go ahead and put that down here, and then we are just going to place the white dot, or white roundel, I guess, in the center of it. And then we're going to put these at the bottom here again, and do a little like that way. Whoa. Oh, that's a square. Okay, it looked kind of interesting. Then we've got a white chevron. So 2 of those right there. And we also want to do the exact same thing, but on the top of it this time. So we got a little thing like that. So the inverted chevron. Now we could just put this down here, and we'll have some vines and another bit of bone meal. And that already looks actually really cool. I haven't even paid attention to that, but what we're going to do is add one more thing now. And that, oh, I meant to do that to the other things. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. There we go. And that's called a border, an indented border, basically. And the last thing we do is we take our 2 banners. We're going to throw them in here and then use oxeye daisies to make a sun flare almost, is what I think it is. And that makes our, oh, a flower charge, I guess. And that makes the banner that I wanted to go with here. I think it looks actually really nice. We're going to go ahead and put one up right there. Yeah, right there. Let's see how this looks. So I'm not sure if I want it on the bottom, but we're going to start with that because I'd like it to hang down. And ooh. Didn't they blow in the wind? No, I guess not. Well, that looks actually really nice. It's kind of like a little mark. I feel like we may want to actually have 3 of them in the future here to go along each of the posts holding up the roof for it, but we'll go ahead and stick with the one right now because it's a lot of dye to make all that wool. I don't have that much right now. And we could put one back here, kind of sitting up on the post, but I would go ahead and actually fly. Oh, that was the most perfect launch I've ever done. Wow. I would think that it would look nice to have one up here. So Just thinking almost like it's hanging slightly above. So we could put one there, but I don't really want that either. I was thinking, actually I wasn't really thinking about one, to be honest, but we'll go ahead and just throw it down right there. Nope. Nah, I'm not really digging it. Alright, let's go ahead and where do I want this? I gave up. I think it looks great there. Honestly, it looks just fine. I've moved the other one over just that spot and added the other one right there, and it looks really good. I'm happy with it. We're gonna make more banners over time, so it's not like we're gonna have just these two banners here. And the reason I went with this banner, by the way, is, well, one, it looks really good. I think it's just a pretty darn cool design. But the other reason is the color is red because it's the season color. It's the theme that we've got like on the thumbnails, and you know, I've said this a couple times that our season's theme is like red, but it proves to be a very nice accent to our base as well. Because I do want our base to incorporate the season's color, and so far it hasn't. It's brown, gray, and that's it. So now we've got some red in there, and it looks very nice. But I'm sorry to say, I've got to call this episode here. I know it was relatively short, but I promise that I'll get the next one out really soon. So with that said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!